You talked about the wedding scene, and we all saw it, and it was beautiful. But what did you think about the much ado everybody made when Rob told fans that because you used a real priest, you might be accidentally married?
Honestly, that's the first I've heard of that. He couldn't even remember the vows. Yeah, I mean,
The priest
I think he was kind of nervous. Yeah, maybe he was nervous. He was great. Like he did great. It's just that he kept saying our names as well. And I think he also called me Bella Marie, like Bella Elizabeth or something. It was like, he definitely messed up my middle name. But I was, and then basically that's a funny story to come out of all of this because that wasn't my memory of it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And was he even necessarily a real ordained minister? I'd like to find out.
Kristen, over here, I was going to ask you, Bella goes through some major milestones, of course. Over this way.
Thank you. Sorry.
You know, obviously with the marriage, the honeymoon the first time, and of course giving birth. And I was just wondering, you know, you can't help but think about those kinds of things, perhaps as you're preparing for it or as you're doing it, and thinking about, you know, in the future, what those things would be for you. And I mean, in particular, I mean the parenting part, because, you know, when you're wearing the belly and everything, it just, you know, there must be some thoughts that go through your head about what if, and should I, or will it be 6 or 1 or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny. It's such a far-fetched story and all, but it's really not if you just compare it to somebody, you know, who's my age and not in agreements with people that think that they're making the wrong decision. I mean, like, that's such a common position to be in. And yeah, of course, like this movie does have every milestone, and not every, but it has really crams a lot of milestones into one movie, and it was almost like within this series, it doesn't last for a very long period of time, but it was a much more full experience than you really would ever get to have with something about a girl that age, because of her unique situation. I really did get to live like 10 to 15 years in those 4 to 5, because everything's so important for me. You know, obviously all of the imposing elements, you know, just speed everything up or whatever, and make everything, especially in questions like these, very unreal. And but really it sort of, basically, yes, I had all of those experiences. I definitely looked down and figured, and I also, my favorite image, every single time I think about this installment, I just think of a cat, in the corner, claws out, belly swollen, stay away from me, and it's so cool, and I would only really identify with that. Yeah, of course, I sort of can't wait. Yeah, lots of milestones, really intense, heavy.